So, it's been almost 6 months since we got our hands on our Tenways CGO600 Pro e-bike. And honestly, the experience with this bike so far was a mix of fun, comfort, and surprises. Though it's not the best electric bike on the road, it gives you decent value in terms of some facts. And we thought that this is the right time to share them with you. Stay with us till the end, because we'll break down what it's been like to live with this CGO600 Pro e-bike, from the daily grind to those fun weekend rides. Let's begin with our first impressions with the bike. Right after the unboxing, we were really impressed by how clean and stylish it looked. We chose the avocado green color, and honestly, it has this cool and simple vibe. You can barely tell it's an e-bike just by looking at it. It was also light enough without any extra stuff, which made it easy to move around, especially compared to some of the heavier e-bikes we've seen. And the assembly process was pretty easy too. It took us about 40 minutes. Alright, let's talk about the main fact. This is a single-speed e-bike with a Gates carbon belt drive, and this mechanism helped us a lot. We didn't have to take any hassle for the maintenance. The bike comes with a 350-watt rear hub motor that's paired with a torque sensor, which maintained a good power assistance that feels natural and intuitive. Over the past 6 months, we've covered approximately 400 miles, primarily using the bike for commuting and leisurely weekend rides. We often rode the bike at its top speed, and honestly, it never let us down. One memorable experience was when we were running late and needed to travel 5 miles across town. The CGO600 Pro handled the journey in under 20 minutes. One thing we must appreciate about the bike is its frame quality. Obviously, Tenways has put some good colors on it. It looks almost the same as new. These hydraulic disc brakes were another plus for city rides. They have been consistently responsive and gave us reliable stopping power even in wet conditions. Now, the range. This is where we often get annoyed by most of the e-bikes. Tenways claims a maximum range of 53 miles on a full charge for the CGO600 Pro. However, actual range can vary based on factors such as terrain, rider weight, and assist level used. In our experience with moderate assist levels and typical urban riding conditions, we've observed an average range of approximately 35 to 40 miles per charge. The bike is equipped with a 36-volt lithium-ion battery integrated into the frame. This integrated battery design actually gives this bike a sleek appearance. At first glance, you really can't say it's an e-bike. The CGO600 Pro is pretty light for an e-bike. The weight is just 37 pounds. So, according to us, it's much easier to handle compared to many other models. It also comes with a built-in 35 lux headlight, which helped us a lot. Meanwhile, we must mention the adjustable handlebar stem. It lets you set it to a position that feels comfortable for you. Since it's a single-speed bike, you don't have to worry about shifting gears or doing a lot of maintenance, which is a big plus. However, this setup can be a bit tricky when you're riding up steep hills because you'll need to pedal harder. Also, the bike doesn't have any suspension, so if you hit rough patches or potholes, the ride can feel a bit bumpier. So, like any other bike, the CGO600 Pro has a few trade-offs that we noticed during our rides. One of the main things we realized is that it's a single-speed bike. This setup makes it easier for us to maintain since we don't have to deal with multiple gears or a greasy chain. However, it also means that riding up steep hills can be a bit challenging. We also noticed that the CGO600 Pro doesn't come with any suspension. While this design choice helps keep the bike lightweight and sleek, it also means we felt the bumps a lot more on rough or uneven roads. Hitting potholes or riding on cracked pavement made the ride less smooth and comfortable, which got a bit tiring on longer trips. If you mostly stick to smooth city streets like we try to, this might not be a big issue, but it's definitely something to keep in mind if your routes are less than perfect. The saddle that comes with the bike is pretty decent for short to medium rides. However, on longer journeys, we found it starting to feel a bit firm. After a while, we actually started thinking about upgrading to a more cushioned seat for some added comfort. We also tried out the CGO600 Pro's app, which is pretty handy for tracking our rides. However, we did feel that the app's functionality is a bit limited. For example, it doesn't allow us to adjust things like the bike's lighting or the assist levels remotely, which would have been a nice touch. The app is still useful for basic stats, but we can't help but feel that there's room for improvement. So, after riding the bike for half a year, we can confidently say that it's a great choice for anyone who wants a simple, stylish, and low-maintenance bike for getting around the city. It's not designed for off-roading or breaking speed records, but for everyday commuting and casual rides, it's been just right for us. One of the best parts is how easy it is to take care of. The carbon belt drive means no greasy chains to clean or worry about, and the single-speed setup keeps things simple. When it comes to price, the CGO600 Pro currently costs $1,499, which feels pretty reasonable considering everything it offers. For the quality and convenience it brings, we think it's a solid investment for anyone who wants a hassle-free e-bike for city life. So now, you may ask, would we buy it again? Or gonna suggest you to get? Well, absolutely. The Tenways CGO600 Pro has been reliable, fun, and honestly, it's made us look forward to getting out there and riding more often. If you're thinking about getting one, or you've already got one, let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear them. Like the video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel for more real-life experiences like this on your feed.